What's going on, everybody? My name is Justin Gaming. So the date right now is December 31st, 2017, which means this is obviously the final day before we head into the new year. Now, I quickly want to say Happy New Year to everybody watching. I hope you're having a good time with the holidays, spending time with your friends and family. Also, Christmas was a few days ago, or last week, I should say. So let me know down below in the comments if you got any cool presents or stuff like that. Me, myself, I just got a lot of money, and I'm also getting a brand new gaming PC that I'm going to be talking about in the future. So yeah, look forward to that. Basically, what I wanted to do for today's video, since this is going to be the last video that I'm going to be making for 2017, what I wanted to do was kind of make kind of like a year in review type of video along with a channel update for 2018. So I'm just going to be going over a few things that happened in 2017 I want to talk about, and along with what's in store for the channel in 2018. So yeah, without further ado, let's get started. I'm going to start off with 2017, the year of 2017 for my channel. So first off, I want to talk about channel growth because this is still something that is really shocking to me. Let's start off with how the year started. Now, I still remember I made a video like this last year. I said I think we started 2017 with around 200 to 250 subscribers, and that was a good number. It was a good start off. But yeah, if you look at the channel where it is now, we're currently at more than 1,060 subscribers. So yeah, 2017 was definitely the best year for me on YouTube. If you really want to count it as my second year, I mean, technically, if you want to get really technical, I started YouTube in 2016 because I already made videos in 2016. It was just that in 2016, I was never really consistent with my uploads. There would be times where I would upload like twice in a year, and then after that, I'd be gone for like 2 months. Like, I still remember in the summer of 2016, I didn't upload even once in the entire summer. So, yeah, I guess this year was really the first year where I felt like I was consistent the entire year. I still had my ups and downs, like, in the second half of the year, really, where I was it was hard staying consistent with my uploads, but this year really felt like the year where I was able to get out a lot more videos on a more frequent basis than ever before. And yeah, that obviously reflected with my channel growth. We went from like 200 subscribers all the way to 1,000, and I can only hope that this will continue on into 2018. We had kind of like a rough stretch in the second half of 2017 from like July all the way to now, even where I've only gained like around 200 to 300 subscribers in that point. Mainly because of lack of uploads, I've only been able to get out like not even one video every week, which really sucks. It's just that I've been really busy. I'm going to be talking more about my current situation later on in the video as to why I really haven't been uploading too much. But yeah, in terms of channel growth, lots of new viewers. I'm super happy to see that. And also, like, the views per video, it's been crazy. Like, we're averaging more like a couple hundred per video. There's been the rare occasions where the video blows up and it gets like thousands of views. Like, for example, the scripted videos, like my Spider-Man video that has like 30,000 views. My Days Gone video, even though that one is quite controversial, it has like 60,000 views and a lot more dislikes than likes. But it's all good. I don't really look at that in a bad way. I just see it as if people disagree with me, that's totally fine. Yeah, it's just my personal opinion on that game. But yeah, nonetheless, if a video does good like that, it obviously attracts tons of new people to your channel, and they can see like, oh yeah, there's tons of other stuff that this guy talks about, so that's cool too. And then, it introduces them to that, and then they might potentially subscribe, which only builds the audience I'm trying to create. So yeah, in terms of channel growth, it's been amazing. One thing that stands out, obviously, is Gaming at its Core, which is the podcast that me and alongside other YouTubers of around the same size that we started. So for those who don't know, Gaming at its Core, it's our gaming podcast that we started this year. It's me, Online ZHD, Brandon, Online ZHD, who's Brandon, RVGT, who's Ryan, Mealkick Media, Dan, and Blue Danger, Bailey, along with Josh McKenna. And there's also Jaden, the Starks. So yeah, it's been really fun. Basically, how Gaming at Core started was that Jaden, who I had already talked to previously from last year, he was talking to me about starting an organization called Gaming at its Core. It never really got set into place. And then for a few months, I was just like wondering, it's like, oh yeah, I kind of want to start a gaming podcast where we can interact with other people in our community. So I was talking to him about it, talking about who we could ask to join our podcast. And yeah, I think it was in February or March where Gaming at its Core started. It was originally 5 of us. It was me, Brandon, Dan, Blue, and Jaden, even though Jaden couldn't make it to every episode. But yeah, it was usually around the 4 or 5 of us there. Just making a podcast like every single week or every other week, discussing games, the news of the week and stuff like that. And it was really fun. Just, basically increase my YouTube activities, talking to friends. And yeah, overall, I'd say over the past year, I've definitely learned more about them now. We're definitely much closer friends than we were at the beginning. Like, that's for sure, because I didn't really even talk to any of them at the beginning of the year, and now I could say I'm pretty close friends with all of them. So that's definitely great to see. We had our ups and downs along the way. There was that time where Dan and Blue had to leave the podcast for a bit, and then we actually had Ryan and Josh join the podcast, and that was definitely cool as well. So yeah, we got to meet them as well. I didn't really know them before. I talked to them a few times, but yeah, they joined our podcast. And then soon after that, Dan and Blue once again joined back. So that's cool to see. We all joined back, and then there's usually nowadays there's 6 or 7 of us on the podcast, which there are a lot of people. It can get a bit hectic sometimes, but in the end, it is a lot of fun just talking to them every week, about games and stuff like that. So yeah, gaming at its core, it's been lots of fun, and we just hope that we can continue doing the podcast in 2018. Next up, so in terms of just achievements and stuff like that, stuff that we accomplished this year. I never thought I would do a podcast with Robin Gaming. Robin Gaming is obviously somebody that I watch. And yeah, the fact that we were able to do a podcast, not only one podcast, we were able to do 2 episodes with him. It was really cool. I remember, I think we released our 2nd or 3rd episode of Gaming at its Core, and Robin had actually saw the episode that we released, and then he said that he'd be up to joining us at some point in the future. So I asked him, it's hey, do you want to join us in a future episode? And he said, yeah, sure. So we actually got him on 2 episodes. One, I think we got him in April this year, and then the next one was in August, where we talked about Uncharted: The Lost Legacy. So that was really cool. I also met Crash Gaming. Quick shout out to him too. Crash Gaming, I did I did a podcast episode on his channel, which was really cool. So yeah, that was really cool. So yeah, in terms of all the people that I met, or at least I got to talk to or get to know better, this year has been really great, and I can only hope once again that continues on into the next year. All right, so now I'm going to be talking about my current situation, because I feel like that's something I need to talk about. So I haven't really talked about my current school situation at all on the channel. The only way you would probably hear about this is if you watch one of my Twitch live streams, and I talked about it there. Because on Twitch I like to be more free and open, and then YouTube is more professional and stuff like that. But yeah, my current school situation, for those who don't know, so right now I'm in the final year of high school, so I'm in grade 12. And yeah, that's going to be wrapping up in June of next year, obviously, and then I'll have my summer. And then once we hit September of 2018, I'm going to be entering university. Now, I don't know exactly where I'm going to be going to university yet. I do have my choices, obviously, but that doesn't mean I'm guaranteed to go there, because it's very competitive. I'm competing against lots of different people, and there's only so many spots that they can have of people. So yeah, I gotta do really well in school right now. But the one thing I know for sure, most likely, 99% sure, is that I will be going to university outside of town. That means I'm gonna be leaving the house. I'm not gonna be living at home anymore. So that obviously means I'm gonna have to take all my equipment and YouTube and everything, my PS4, my monitor, and my computer and everything like that away with me. So yeah, I don't know. It's gonna be kind of a difficult time. We'll have to see how it goes. It's going to be quite chaotic. I know it's going to be chaotic when the time comes, but yeah, I'm just going to try and make the most of it. But yeah, anyways, my current situation. So since I need to get into a good university, that means that I need to do really well in school right now. And I'm going to be honest, last year in grade 11, I was able to get out more frequent uploads. I was able to get 2 or 3 uploads out a week. I would get 1 scripted video, 1 commentary, and the podcast out on the channel per week, which was really great nowadays. And then you see especially the second half, as I was mentioning with grade 12 and everything, I have not been able to get the uploads out, and that's simply because most of my time goes into school now, and it kind of sucks, but yeah, it's something that needs to be done. But yeah, basically from June from January, January starting in the new year all the way to June, I'm gonna have to work really hard. So I'm still gonna try and keep up the uploads. I can't make any promises that I can get them out all the time. I'm gonna be talking more about what's in store for the channel in a bit. But yeah, that's my current situation. I want to quickly talk about some games I played this year. Now, this year more than anything, I felt like was the year where I did not play many new games. You know, everybody's talking about how 2017 was such a great year for gaming. There were so many great games for all these different genres. No matter what kind of genre of games that you like, there was something for you. And that's definitely true with games like Mario, Zelda. There was Horizon at the beginning of the year, Uncharted: The Lost Legacy, Crash Bandicoot, all these big games, Persona, Nier Automata, all these games like that. You know, there definitely was a lot of great games. I just felt like this year in particular was the year that didn't stand out for me in particular because there wasn't anything like super special for me. Now I'm totally okay that you guys like all these other games. That's perfectly fine. It's just that there wasn't anything for me in particular. Like the only really big new games that I played this year were Horizon, Crash Bandicoot, Uncharted: The Lost Legacy, Assassin's Creed Origins, Call of Duty, Need for Speed, and then the rest of the time I would be like going back to my backlog and playing old games like that because I have a lot of old games that I need to finish. Like I buy way too many games, let's be honest. The amount of games I buy, like I don't even have time to play them all. I went on a Steam sale and bought like 20 games that I haven't even played yet. So I'm gonna be doing that once I get my new computer. And so those are the games I played. Now I'm going to talk about what's in store for 2018 for the channel. Now, I did a poll on Twitter asking how would you like to see the content moving forward on the channel. The options I gave were, I think I had 3 options. The first option was that you would see only one video a week from me. However, it would be like professional and fully scripted, like a nice video every Sunday. Once again, professional and scripted. Basically talking about some kind of gaming topic every single week. The second option was just 2 to 3 regular commentaries per week, which is like not as, obviously don't take as much time because I can just record it and quickly edit it and put it out on the channel. And then the third option was just other, like if you have any other suggestions I could do. So the majority of the people voted for 1 scripted video per week, and I honestly, I agree with that. I think that's the way to go. Quality over quantity is better. So I'm definitely going to try and pump out like 1 very professional scripted video every single week. And yeah, it should be good. Like I think that would be better for the channel than to get out all these commentary videos that aren't necessarily the best quality. One thing I want to quickly mention though, the games I'm currently covering on my channel, like Days Gone, Spider-Man, I am kind of covering Days Gone, but like not really as much as the other games. I'm talking about Ghost of Tsushima, Spider-Man, and Last of Us Part 2. Those 3 games in particular, I'm like trying to cover as best as possible. So you don't have to worry about those games. Even if I get out like 1 scripted video per week, I'm still going to be making videos about those games whenever news comes out. So yeah, you don't have to worry about those games. It's like 1 scripted video along with those news videos if anything ever comes out about those games. So that's what's going to be happening for the channel, at least for now. I want to see how it goes, how it flows along with my schedule and everything like that. I just hope I can stay consistent with the 1 professional scripted upload per week. Okay, so now I want to talk about Twitch. Twitch is something that I do on the side that I don't do very often. I haven't really been able to get a consistent schedule or going anything like that. It's just really like whenever I do Twitch, I'm like, okay, I kind of feel like streaming. I'll go ahead and stream for a bit, for like an hour or 2. And then so for those of you who aren't following me on Twitch already, go ahead at twitch.tv/Jabowski. It's a lot of fun. You just come, join the chat, and we talk about games and stuff like that while I'm playing a certain game. And yeah, generally it's just a lot of fun. And my goal for 2018 is just that I can get a more consistent Twitch schedule going. Now I am super busy, so I can't really promise anything like crazy, like 3 times a week. That's honestly, I can't do that. It's just my schedule is too busy. So what I hope, I mean, it doesn't sound like a lot right now, but I just hope that I can get out 1 Twitch stream every week. So I haven't really decided like on the day yet, but I hope to get a kind of like consistent schedule going, maybe like every Friday at a certain time. I'm going to be talking more about that in the future. So yeah, make sure you stay tuned for that. But yeah, once again, follow me on Twitch. Link will be down below in the description. And finally, I have other social media platforms if you want to follow me there. I mean, these are just extra, like, I don't know. Twitter, I have Twitter. Go follow me on Twitter. It's Twitter at JustinGamingJG. Just go follow me there because on Twitter, it's cool because Twitter is where you'll probably see, like, all the big news on games. Like, that's where you'll see it first before any YouTubers make videos on it. So on Twitter. If there's ever like any big news, I post it there. Yeah, so go follow me on Twitter. And overall, it's just fun because you get to see what everybody's up to, and in the current gaming environment. So yeah, and also one more. I just have Instagram. If you want to follow me there, I mean, Instagram is not really for I don't use Instagram for gaming. I just use it for my personal life. So if you want to follow me there, I mean, I don't really do much on Instagram, but if you want to follow me, it's Instagram, and then my username is JustinFung20. Link will also be down below in the description. So if you want to follow me there, that'll also be cool. And yeah, that's pretty much everything I wanted to talk about. So yeah, I just want to say one final thank you to everybody who's joined in 2017, who's like, entered the channel, who's seen my channel in 2017, who's watched any of my videos, who subscribed, everybody like that. I just want to say a massive thank you because the channel growth is ultimately, I want to grow on YouTube. That's the ultimate goal, obviously, right? You want to see more, you want to have more people watching your videos. So I just want to say thank you. It's been a great 2017, and I can only hope 2018 will be even better for the channel. Special shout outs to Brandon, Josh, Ryan, Dan, Blue, and Jaden. Yes, special shout out to the 6 of them because it's been great gaming at its core with all of them. So yeah, I just hope that 2018 will be even better. And yeah, with that being said, thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.